Alright Kings, welcome to another video. It's your boy Shiraz here, guys. I hope you're running in life and doing well and taking care of yourself. Just to dust in the light on this again. Guys, I've not posted in a few days, I really apologise about that, but let's dive into this. Hollywood hates men and wants you weak as a man. That's the title of this video, and I never thought I'd be making a video of this context, guys. Coming from an acting background, guys, I still kind of now and again indulge in a bit of acting if the opportunities come along. So but I really don't care if Hollywood saw this video today and they invited me for a role in Hollywood. I would just tell them straight what I think of them anyway. So but we digress. So yeah, I've got to be honest because I'm transparent on this channel. I want to be honest, in this channel they want you weak. If you just look at the movies that Hollywood have been generating in the last 4 to 5 years, and possibly maybe even longer. In fact, I think I did a video, no, about 2 or 3 years, guys. I think I did a video about 2 or 3 years ago on a similar topic to this. I'll try and link it the video, but it's Hollywood has destroyed the masculine hero. And they have continued to do it right up until 2025. And I think I made that video in 2000 when I first started this YouTube channel and I fell away from YouTube and back when. I'm going to link that for you. They've destroyed every masculine hero and emasculated these masculine heroes. They've killed absolute historic franchises, and it breaks my heart. Really breaks my heart. Because I was a big fan of the Star Wars movies. As I said in my last video, guys, I could have been cast in this movie, no joke. Big fan of the originals, but when Hollywood got control of, when Hollywood brought out the next spell of trilogies after, I think it was The Phantom Menace, and then they started The Force Awakens with John Boyega and Daisy Ridley. Absolute destruction of Star Wars in its essence, bringing a female lead into this and a feminine hero, as per usual, that Hollywood does, because they have to have an empowered female hero to take the genre forward. Now, I've got nothing against a female hero or a female lead if it's done in the right way, but there's always the modern day Hollywood now in the modern day has always had an agenda to have this feminism thrown in you and a girl power and female power and to hell with men. So these movies were never made for good storylines with a top female hero, guys. I'm not being hypocritical here. I really thought Linda Hamilton was fantastic. If you've not seen the original Terminator, where have you been? She was brilliant. She wasn't the lead in that. Well, she was sort of the supporting lead in it. There was 2 leads in it. But she carried the movie very well, and she was a good sort of hero in it, trying to run away from the bad guy in Terminator, like that chasing her, and then she gets some balls and she tries to save the guy that was protecting her. You know, and in the second one, she's even better. So yeah, hats off Linda Hamilton. That was good writing. James Cameron didn't bring any agenda into it, whereas even Hollywood got to him in the new Terminator movies. Enough said, absolute disaster. Feminist agenda, feminist ideologies, bullshit. So everything about Hollywood is to emasculate the man, destroy the masculine superheroes. So that it wasn't just that; it was Indiana Jones, guys. It was God, I've forgotten. There's Indiana Jones. There's so many kind of new trilogies that they've destroyed, and so many iconic characters. Doctor Who is another one, guys. Alright, Doctor is not a Hollywood movie, but I have to add this. No, well, they have a part to play in Doctor Who, don't they? Disney, yeah, sort of Disney as part of the Matrix chain of that. So they got a hold of Doctor Who and they totally destroyed that as well. And Doctor Who becomes more politically correct, bi-generation, all this disaster. I did a video on that, guys, as well. So they hate men. So all this is to agenda to emasculate men. So many iconic heroes destroyed in emasculation, and the females leads tend to be the superheroes. The men tend to be the bungling, foolish guys not able to do anything. And if you watch it, go watch some of these new films, guys, that were based on previous masculine leads. Okay, like famous trilogies, like the aforementioned Star Wars. Go and check the originals and then check the new ones, and you'll see what they've done to it. You'll see how they've destroyed it. And let's not forget the biggest one, James Bond. Completely destroyed the legacy of James Bond. When female Waller Bridge got her hands on it, they killed James Bond off. They made him a bumbling fool. They made him a crying, bumbling fool. They totally emasculated Daniel Craig. You know, and it's not Daniel Craig's fault. I think he carried the movies well, but they totally emasculated it and made him cry at the end, and just the rest is history. And now it's gone in a worse direction. And this is all to emasculate you fellas, is to make you weak. They hate men. They want to send messages out as much to show men are useless, men are this, men are that, and men are weak. And that's why they're empowering all these female leads, writing all these stories for females, making all these new films with female action stars. And I just read about a recent one with Daisy Ridley, that girl I was talking about on the Star Wars movie, when they redid the Star Wars movie, The Force Awakens, trying to make her the lead in the and Harrison Ford was a second to her. Can you believe that Han Solo was a second to her? And so she's come up with a new film that's like a female version of Die Hard. And when I read that, I just thought that's it. They've just gone to another level, and the film's already been destroyed already by the critics, destroyed by everybody. And it just shows you that nobody wants this, okay? Nobody wants this, because the wokeness and the agendas they're throwing to do emasculate men, to destroy men, to hate on men, is causing the downfall of Hollywood, guys. They are tanking, their movies are tanking, because people don't want to see this nonsense. Okay, they don't want to be they want to watch anti-men stuff. They want to watch good storylines. And as I said, I've got nothing against a female lead if the storyline is good, if there's no agendas in it. You know, the female lead, she's running about shooting people and all that. Like, I'll give you an example, guys. She wasn't a lead, but the Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning film with Hayley Atwell, she carried that role really well. She was quite. I mean, I think Hayley Atwell is a good actress. I think she's easy on the eye. Okay, she's kind of your quintessential kind of English sort of middle-aged kind of pretty woman. She carries the role well, and she did that role really well. She was kind of like a thief, a cocky female thief. But the way they wrote her, she did the action scenes, but she did it in a not trying to overpower Tom Cruise. Didn't take any of his masculinity away. She kind of supported him, was scared in the scenes, but she carried the action scenes. She was able to handle the scenes and try and get out of her situation. Well written, and she carried it well. She was really good in it. And I thought she did a good performance. So I've got nothing against that, but you know, and that's why that film did really, really well. Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning did well, as did Top Gun and Maverick, because this is what people want to see. They don't want woke stuff hammering men. They don't want woke stuff emasculating men. And you've got to remember, guys, when you watch this stuff, okay, you're supporting it. When you watch this stuff, they're subconsciously emasculating you. Your subconscious mind, guys, and I've talked about this before. Go and research it, go down the rabbit hole. I'm not going into your subconscious mind is on record 24/7. Don't think when you watch these things they're going past you. Hollywood are very, very clever. The powers to be, the Matrix, are very clever. They know about your subconscious mind. They wholly believe in it if you don't, and they know this stuff digs down your subconscious. When you watch these things, and the more of these woke destructive messages against men that they produce in these movies, the more you're subconsciously programmed to think you don't mean anything. Your purpose as a man is useless, is weak. This is what they're promoting in these films, fellas. So you need to either stop watching these movies or do your due diligence and watch the movies. Sorry guys, I'm having problems with this light, it's really annoying. So watch the movies that you can filter. How can you filter the movies? Well, hey guys, check the reviews, see who the stars are in it. Now when you get stars like Tom Cruise, I'll give the guy it. The guy has never played up to emasculating men. He's never played up to the political woke agendas. That's why Maverick did $1 billion. Dead Reckoning's done really well. He's the last real Hollywood, real superstar film icon that's left, because he's not compromised in his masculine essence. He's not played their games, and that's why his films are never tanked. It's never tanked. His films have always done well. His films still do well, and people still want to see him, and people want to see him doing more of the Top Gun movies. And unfortunately, it's the last Mission Impossible, which I'm going to go and see. I'll give you a review on that when I go and see it. It's coming out, I think, in June. So Tom Cruise has just maintained his masculinity, maintained these masculine characters, not allowed these masculine characters to get destroyed by wokeness. That's why he's up there at the top, and the rest and the Hollywood just don't get it, because every masculine icon in history that was pure masculine essence, Han Solo, James Bond, that they've messed with, these movies have tanked. They've destroyed the franchises. In my opinion, Daniel Craig franchises were tanked. The only one decent movie was Skyfall, I think, and Casino Royale 2. The rest are tanked. Rest really, really emasculated him. They made him more effeminate. So this is how they're programming you. This is how Hollywood's making you weak. They hate men. This is why they make these films with these agendas in it. Everything's written to show men are useless and men are weak, and you're not useless as a man. Without men, what these idiots don't realize is without men, they wouldn't even have the cinema. They wouldn't even have the cinema screen to indoctrinate people with these false messages, because it was designed by man. Okay, Hollywood itself and the Matrix was probably designed by man. I don't know who started up Hollywood, guys, but it's part of their crew. But yeah, we're digressing here a wee bit. But so this is why they hate men, guys. They hate men. They make these movies to hate on men. They want to de-empower you. So you need to be very careful. Do your due diligence, as I said, guys. Even get DVDs. This is what I've got, a collection of old DVDs. I don't know if I can flip this camera over, but I can't when I'm recording. But I've got old DVDs like of all the old classic movies of Schwarzenegger, Stallone, Running Man, Over the Top, and these movies promote good messages. It's like Over the Top's a great movie, guys, with Stallone. If you're not seen it, go and watch it. It's a guy that is trying to get his son back. His son is estranged from him. He's got this dream of being an arm wrestling champion. It's $1 million to one shot. Great movie for your to really spur you as a man. And there's other films like Secret of My Success. It's a similar story. Michael J. Fox, he wants to get into the business world, comes from a small Kansas town. Great comedy movie, guys. One of the best comedy movies ever made. Go and watch it. Secret of My Success with Michael J. Fox. I think I reviewed this way back. I'm going to pull these out and link it to this video. I'll promise I'll try and remember to link it to this video. These two ones in particular I talked about. And watch these type of movies. Get away from the indoctrination. Reprogram yourself with good movies. And The Pursuit of Happiness with Will Smith. Although that guy really disappointed me with his beta male tendencies, but he's redeeming himself. I think he's going back to his old self, because he's been red pilled, guys. And that's what I told you about getting red pilled. Because he's been red pilled, he's leveling back up. They all have to go through a breakup, guys, to get red pilled. A breakup will red pill you really quickly. That's something you should know. So films like that, obviously the old James Bond films, the Connery days. Get back in that, the old Star Wars movies. We had the rogue hero like Han Solo. Go and watch those films. Filter your movies, guys. Don't listen to the messages. Don't emasculate your subconscious mind. It's emasculating you. Go and watch Predator with a good bit of Schwarzenegger where he's like that, with the guns, and it just puts you back into your masculine essence, guys, and it makes you stay in your mindset of what men are, and that you are valuable as a man, and that masculine hero does still exist. So Hollywood hates men, guys. That's why they make these movies. They want you emasculated. They want you weak. They want you to watch these things. They want you to hate yourself, and therefore you need to have your due diligence, awareness about you, and be careful of what you watch. And with saying that, guys, be careful of what anything you watch nowadays, because there is always some sort of programming agenda in it. So just have your due diligence, have your awareness. Where your attention goes, what has your attention has your life. That's not my saying, guys. It's a saying by a guy called Lindo, who's a theologian, and he's right. What has your attention has your life. Okay, and these people know that. So keep your attention on good things. Keep your attention on your goals, dreams. Always keep your attention on having a picture in your mind of what you want to be, where you want to go, and just avoid their bullshit movies, guys. If the movies are not good, avoid it. I mean, it's just not worth paying 18, 19 pounds here in the UK or wherever you are in the world. It's not worth paying the fee for half of this bill that they put in the movies nowadays. I think the last movie I went to see was Venom, the third one, and to be honest with you, I think Tom Hardy co-wrote that with a female writer, and I kind of showed I was very disappointed with it. There was a lot of female Venoms at the end, and he was hardly involved in it. Guys, again, emasculation, see how they work. That's another one I forgot to mention. The third Venom movie, the first two were good, and then I think he was slightly emasculated in that, with all the female Venoms running, saving him. And he's not even running in the Venom suit anymore. They're all saving him. Do you see how they work? So that's the last one I went to see. I don't think I'll see a movie for a while until this Dead Reckoning 2, and then after that, I don't know what's going to happen. But anyway, guys, we've ranted on a wee bit here. 17 minutes. Like, share, subscribe, guys, to the channel, and we'll get back to you shortly. I'm going to rest here, guys, because it's been a long week. So, guys, take care of yourselves. Look after yourselves, and remember, stay loyal to the manosphere. Stay loyal to yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Stay in your masculine essence and your masculine presence, guys. Take care of it, and we'll see you soon in the next one. Shiraz out.